Hi there, welcome to Elm Colors. I'm Erica. On today's video, we are going to be working on a page in this book, Lunar Mysteries, which it's actually not a whip. So I'm going to start this page with you guys. I have a stack of whips next to me and I just can't pick which one I want to work on. So I'm going to start a new page because that's evidently what I do now. Let me take a sip. All right, so I'm going to work on this page because I think it's cool and I really want to color it. So I'm going to put this aside just for a second, just so I can show you all of the other whips I have. I have a decent start on a lot of them. I'm just not quite there yet. So in 50 Farmers Miniatures, I've got that part done so far. I'm going to do a fun little circle background. This is a buddy color with my lovely friend Megan from Disney Meg's Coloring. She's already finished hers, and we kind of had the same idea to do the little circle in the background. So I got to get that done, but it's going the way towards finished. I picked a book or a page in Odyssey here that I wanted to work on for a couple of color alongs, and so far I've got that done, which I think will be cool. I'm looking forward to working on that some more. I thought once I got the alcohol marker work done that I would be ready to go and it would just be easy to do, and it's not so far. So, and I think this is it's like swirls through the water, you know, so I'm not quite sure how to color those yet. I think that's what's stumping me the most, is because it's a whole lot of that stuff in the background. But I'll figure it out. He's gorgeous, so I do want to get that finished at some point. I still have my whip in Spirit Animals that I was working on, plus I have another one that I started in this book. So here's that one. I still haven't done anything since the last whip. And then I'm going to give you just I think that video's out. So this is from my cat video, that the How I Color Cats video that just came out this week. And yeah, this is as far. I still just have a layer of Neo color in the background, and I need to go through and do some shading and stuff. So like I said, this one is almost done. It's just getting that stuff, those little bits and pieces done. I still have this one in Magical Dawn that I really want to finish. Still not finished. Again, not that much left to color. I'm not going to keep saying why. I don't know why. I don't know why I can't finish them. These ones are for a buddy group that I am part of, and there were 2 pages, and I've got my alcohol marker base done on both of them, but I have not been able to sit down and work on those yet. Still working on this one. I really like the way her hair looks, but it takes a really long time to do it, even though it doesn't look like it should. It does, and so that's been a little frustrating. I love her skin, and I really do like the way the hair is coming along, but I just have to get on it. This one is another buddy color with my lovely friend B, and this is as far as I've gotten with this one. So this is just with a base layer of Neo colors. So I will be adding more to that soon. And then last but not least, and I think I mean, this might not even be last. There might be other ones out there still. But this is the one from Danielle at Tavorna's color along on Instagram. She picked this page. So this is what I've done so far. This is just an alcohol marker base, but I kind of have an idea of where I want to go. I wanted to do a blue turtle instead of a green one because I thought he was cool. I looked up some pictures online and kind of liked some of the ones that I found. So yeah, so that is what I've got. Oh wait, and then this one still that I haven't finished. But I do have the color for her hair going, so I think that'll be cool. I do like how her skin eventually turned out too. So yeah, I just have to get on them, and I can't really decide which one I want to color. So like I said, I'm starting a new one today. So we're going to do this page. I know my idea for this one was to do a really dark color palette. So I'm going to attempt to do some alcohol marker work in the background. while I talk to you guys, and hopefully I don't get too distracted by what I'm doing. Oops. All my scrap papers are falling everywhere. Kind of have them tucked up on my shelf. That is not the right paper. Hang on just a second. All right, so I'm going to pick out some, I know I want this to be dark. So I'm thinking the trees are going to be like a really dark, maybe like a dark gray or a really dark brown. And then the, I think I'm going to save the water and do that with pencils. Pretty sure. This little stump or whatever she's sitting on, I'll do that. And then the background, that's sky. Definitely do that too. I'm seeing a lot of greens in this page. I don't know why exactly, but that's just kind of what's calling to me. I could do her hair dark green as well, just with like a marker base. All right, so let's get, we're gonna kind of see my process here. I'll talk you through some of the stuff that I normally do, and we'll see. So I'm just gonna grab a few of the darker green. I don't want to use my background page. I want to use a different paper for this. So we're just gonna use my Post-its here. So I have this one. That's a good color. So these are Ohuhu markers. So that one was, what is that? BG2. This one's G7. I like both of those. I kind of like the G7 more. I think I'm kind of definitely going towards that more green. That one's nice. That might be a good hair color or sky color. What else do I have over here? I don't have a ton of really dark greens. A lot of them are more like blue greens. Let's see what I have. I won't really use my Copic on this paper, but oh, that's not dark at all. That is not dark at all. Do I have any dark greens in Copics? What's this one? I think this one's just like a bright green. That one feels like it's almost out of ink. Huh. All right, well, this is one of my Prismacolor alcohol markers. That one's not bad. Not bad. Those ones have such a strong smell. All right, let me grab my new, well, not new, but newer Ohuhu set. So I got the Honolulu 104 set. They don't really have any dark greens either. There's that one. Okay, well, I really like this color, and I think I'm going to use that for the water, actually. I know I said I was going to do that with pencils, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and do that with the water so I can actually talk to you guys and color something. So hi, how are you today? I hope you are all having a wonderful day. It is Friday mid-morning for me. I am on my second mug. I was going to say second cup, but it's my second mug of tea. I am needing a little extra boost today. I have been a little sick the last couple of days. Yesterday had a little bit of a fever. Just really tired. No other symptoms really. So I'm not really sure what's going on. Just like super drained. And I mean, my nose is running a little bit, but there's no coughing, no like upset stomach, none of the other symptoms that you would associate with cold or flu or whatever. So hoping it's not COVID or anything like that, because that would really stink. My husband and I were supposed to go out to watch a show yesterday, and that's part of that leaf. And then I found out that I had a fever, so that was not able to happen, which was upsetting because we don't get to go out on very many dates, and this was one that thankfully it was free tickets, so he wasn't too upset that he had spent money and then we couldn't go. But still, it would have been a nice time out, just the two of us. And instead, I went to bed at, I don't know, 7 o'clock or something like that. So after sleeping on and off the entire day, it was just crazy. So yeah, this week I haven't really colored this week. I've been reading a ton. I read several just awful books, just really bad ones. And then I did end up finding a series that I am reading right now. I'm just still in the first book, but so far it's really good, and I am excited about the next books. I think it's a series. I don't think it's just all one. I don't think. But I will put the name of the book on screen if you guys are interested in that, because it's really good so far. It's about this girl who lives next to so it's a fantasy book, romance really. So there's like fae characters and humans, and this girl is living next to the Veil, which is like where they split off the human world from the Fae realm, I guess. And they had witches that did that because the Fae were out of control and they were like kidnapping humans and all these things. Anyway, through a course of several events, the Veil came down, and now she's having to figure things out, and her life was pretty crappy before the Veil came down, and now she's just trying to figure out where she fits and find her way. And it's lots of adventure, lots of action. There's a very hunky hero that just popped up not too long ago. So that's always a bonus. That's always a plus for me. Let's see. I think I want a little bit, yeah, I want that part to be green. Sometimes with her books, they have like, she's got like weird sections where there's not color. Okay. What do we got here? I think that looks all right. Okay. I like that color. I think I want to do I liked that dark green sky. And then I want to do like some kind of gray-green trees. So I know I have a couple of gray-green markers from the Ohuhu set. There's a gray-green 40. What else do I have here? I just have a 1 and a 3. So I think I'm going to use that 40. I really like this 104 set. It's pretty good. Like, and especially just all of the colors that are in it really complement what I already have. So that's been really nice. I think that's all one. Oh no, that was a separate one. Darn it. The nice thing about alcohol markers too is if I want to come in with, darker colors or, even more green somewhere, I can bring that back in. It's not going to completely change the look, but it might, bring in colors where I want it. I might use that really dark green on some of the moss and stuff hanging from the trees, or maybe I'll do that really light. I don't know. So channel news. I released a couple videos this week. I did my colored pencil collection. So that is my current, up-to-date collection. I do talk a little bit about each of the pencil sets, and I had a couple of lovely People remind me that I did not, or let me know that I forgot to add in the links for all of the pencils. So I am currently working on that, and I will hopefully get that updated soon. I did get all of them on Amazon, I believe. So they should be, if you see a set that interests you, it should be available on Amazon. And if it's not, then you can yell at me about that. But I'm pretty sure, oh wait. Okay, so this tree should continue down. See, this is what I mean. But maybe it cuts off somewhere. No, it should continue down. Okay, I'm going to draw that in. So I have my Staedtler fine liner. This is a 0.3. It does look like that it starts to curve a little bit there. So I'm just going to do, we're just going to do a little bit of a line here and a little bit of a line here. And then we'll just fill that in a little bit with that gray green color. So it kind of looks like it continued, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I realized I have a ton of pencils that I need to color with more. A couple sets that I have never used, so those are on my radar now to either do a color along with, or you know, some kind of review or something. The only set that I currently have that I have not, that is not on that video because they weren't here when I recorded it, I recently purchased the Starjoy Gold, so those ones are still as yet unused, but I'm hoping to use them here soon. Let's see what else. I also released my How I Color Cats video. I had a lot of you were so sweet. I was pretty self-critical with the way my cats turned out. I don't hate them. I really don't. I was just expecting them to look different than I ended up with, and that's all in my head. You know, I know that they look pretty good, but that's why, you know, coloring cats is not one of the things I do a lot, because I am so self-critical of, you know, of the pages of the work that I do, specifically with cats for some reason. I don't know. I don't know if I just expect my my skills to magically make them look like real cats or what it is, but I'm going to keep working on it, you know. I'm just going to keep working on it until I find a way to do it that that I like and it works for me. So so next up is D is for deer. That's my next alphabet animal. I was gonna do dog, but I mean, I have a lot of dogs, and if that's something that you'd like to see in the future, I can, you know, add it to another list in the future. But it's, you know, it's pretty much the same as what I would do for a cat, you know. Like, I mean, I know it's a dog and it's not, but like the fur-wise, it's basically the same thing. So I decided not to do dogs, and then went with deer instead. And so I do have the beginnings of that video done. I do have some pages picked out that I want to work on for the deer. But I haven't recorded any of the actual work yet. So, oh, I gotta color this guy. So yeah, so that is really kind of where I'm at with my videos this week. I do plan to do a color along, and I think I've said that in previous videos. I have my page picked out. I have my color scheme picked out. That was on my agenda this week to work on that. And I just kind of didn't, just dropped the ball a little bit there. So, so yeah. So this weekend we have, my son is coming home for the weekend again. He's just Like, I bought him laundry soap to, you know, to use at school, but he just really likes to come home and see us. And it's been a couple weeks since he's been home, so that's okay. I don't mind. And, you know, if he's asking to come home, even if it is just to do laundry, I don't care. I'm going to spend as much time with him as I can before he doesn't have any interest in coming home at all. So, which I don't know if that'll happen, because he's kind of a homebody. I see some parts of the water that I need to. Boy, I hope this was the right color. I think it was. What is that? Well, it is now water. I think there's water right here too. Okay. I really like this gray-green color. I think it's pretty cool. Okay, so this is just shadow. That part's dress, I think. So yeah, so he's coming home, and then unfortunately my oldest has to work all weekend, so they won't be able to hang out as much. But they both stay up really late, so maybe they'll be able to spend some time then. She gets home from work around 8 every evening, so it's not too bad. And then, yeah, this will be all the way up here. And then Saturday, we are playing cards with my husband's family. Pretty sure I've talked about it on here before, but they have a monthly card party. They play this game called Hand and Foot. It's kind of like it's similar to a rummy kind of game, but not quite. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not very good at that stuff. I'm just going to color this. No, I'm going to color that rock a little different, I think. I'm going to make it a nice warm gray. Let's see what we have in here. We'll use warm gray 70. But it's a fun game. Let me know if you guys have ever heard of that card game. It's called Hand and Foot. And you basically have 2 piles of 11 cards. One is the hand that you're using. The other one is your foot. So that's what you're trying to get. You're trying to get rid of all the cards in your hand so you can get to that group. And then there's scoring and all kinds of stuff. It's a fun game. But it's their family thing that they always play. And, you know, at every Christmas event or whatever, they always have playing. And then they started up, I don't know how long they've been doing their monthly games, but they had what am I trying to say? Goodness, sorry. They've got like little prizes for the winner and the loser each at each meeting, and they like record the numbers and the name and the date and everything, and it's crazy how far it goes back. It's really cool though. Okay. What else do I have as far as no? So I'm thinking green, but maybe I want something more blue-green? I don't know. All right. Ooh, I kind of like that one. And I could combine it with this. What was this? Was it this one? Is this the G5? I think it is. Yeah. I could combine those two and have it be lighter around the inside of the moon. Let me see if I have an even, I think I do. Oh, and I could just use no, I don't want to use that one. I'm going to use the 320. I have this really light one. That could be around the moon. Yeah, I like that. Okay, that's what we're doing. So I'm going to start with the lightest color, actually. So this is from that Ohuhu, that Honolulu set. I'm not going to go all the way up to the moon. I'm just going to start around. I'm going to leave a little ring. Okay. I'm going to use my colorless blender to saturate the paper there and hopefully have things blend a little bit. All right, and then we'll go to the next one. So this is my G5. So let's see what else. I can always come in with a paint marker for these little pieces of moss too, if I have to color over top of them. I'm going to try and do in sections as best I can. But the other thing is if I have to come back in and use pencils, I can always do that too. So that's not a big deal. Because this paper isn't the best to blend on. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Just have to give it a go. But yeah, so we're gonna be at his mom's house. It's his mom's birthday this weekend, on the day that we're having cards, and she's having it at her house. So I'm gonna make a cake for her. She really loves carrot cake, so I'm gonna do my best. Make her a nice little cake. And then, yeah, and then we'll just hang out and play cards. I think it'll be fun. I'm gonna hold off on the darkest color, I think. Actually, I'm just gonna try to use this color for a lot of this. I'll probably end up using Prismacolors on top of the marker because they are more opaque. So like this area here, I don't know if you can be able to see it. This area here where I've gone over the top of the plant and over the leaves here, I can, I should be able to go over top of that with like a nice green or a brown so that it doesn't look like I've completely ruined my page. Okay. All right. Yep. And then I'm just going to do the darker one over here. Might do a little bit of blending here, just a tiny bit. Yeah, see, this is not going to look great over here, but as I said, I can bring my pencils in to kind of make things a little smoother. Okay. All right, I'm just going to keep going. What else? What did you guys think of the Super Bowl? I enjoyed it. I really didn't think that Kansas City was going to be able to win. I mean, I thought that, especially once Philly scored that late touchdown, I was like, oh, they're done for. But they pulled it out. I didn't really have like I wasn't really invested in who won, but I was watching with my husband, and we don't do like big parties or anything for that. We just kind of sit and he talks to me about the whole thing, and I try my best to figure out what he's talking about. But he really liked it. He was getting excited. Okay. All right, well that's going to look pretty cool, I think. All right, I'm going to hold off on the background for that and see if I can maybe do a little bit on the moon and on the girl here. So I know for sure I want this moon to be like cream colored. So I do have this really nice light yellow that maybe I could use. Let me see if it's going to be the right color. It's like super, like barely even. Yeah, we're just going to do that. That is all gray. See that? Okay. Darn it. So this part of the tree, it does come down right here. I thought it twisted over, so I'm going to have to draw in. Well, no, I'm just going to have to leave it as it is, I think. But I'm going to add the gray in where this part is supposed to be. And then we'll do, maybe I'll add in a little bit, another little line here. Kind of show that the tree did a wonky angle. I don't know. Yeah, I really liked the halftime show. I thought that was good. The fact that Rihanna was out there doing that while pregnant, more power to her. She's pretty awesome. My husband did not enjoy the show, but he's also not a Rihanna fan. I mean, I'm not like a huge Rihanna fan. I know some of her songs. I think I knew every song that she sang. But I thought she did good. He was a little upset that it seemed that she was like singing along with a track or something. Well, he's like, I think that's kind of how they have to do it sometimes. But yeah, she knocked it out of the park. Okay. All right. Time for the girl. All right. She's going to have, I had said I was going to do all of my fairies this month with darker skin. But I think I'm going to do her with like green skin. I think. Yeah, I think she's going to have green skin. So I'm going to use that really light. Is that the one that I want? Yeah. Use this really light green to do her skin. Oh, I feel like that's too dark. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go. I feel like this is not quite the right tone, but I can probably adjust it with my pencils a little bit too. She's got like cool wraps everywhere and okay, I like that. All right, and then her hair is wrapped around here. Some of Heather Valentin's work is so good. Like this page I really love. And some of it you're just like, what happened? What is happening on this page right now? I don't get it. For some reason, like this Lunar Mysteries book, and there's a couple other ones that are similar to this that are just, I just love them. Okay, her hair is definitely going to be like really dark. Some kind of really dark color. I don't know if I want it to be, yeah, I saw that dark olive color. I don't want her to clash with the background. So I'm thinking she's probably going to have more black hair. So let's do, I have several different tones of gray. I have neutrals, I have cools, I have warms, I have grays, I have blues. I definitely want her to have really dark hair, but let me see. This is a neutral gray, but it's a 6, and I think that that's probably as dark as I should go, because then I can always come in with pencils and add shading and stuff. This way, it's It's not so dark that I can't add anything back in, but I can also add highlights and stuff with my pencils because the Prismacolors color well over top of these markers, so that'll be okay. I just don't want to completely lose where highlights and stuff would be. That's sometimes the only downside when you're coloring, you know, dark colors as a base. Okay. As long as it's not too dark, I should be able to see where the lines are. For shading. What else happened? A bunch of balloons got blown up. I was watching Stephen Colbert, and he was just having a field day. He really wanted it to be like, you know, because they said they were unidentified, you know, flying objects, so they're UFOs, and he's just like, it's aliens. I guarantee you it's aliens. And it was just funny. Yeah, I mean, I'm not like fully up on the news, you know, like most things, but I don't get these balloon things. I don't get it. Or why, you know, the government is that concerned about it. Like, what's going to happen? I don't know. Maybe I'm just, you know, I'm ignorant about all of it, so I really don't have a whole lot of room to talk about any of it. So, okay. Oh yeah, I like that dark hair. That looks nice. I can come in, maybe the highlights could be green. That would be pretty, wouldn't it? Let's see. I'm trying to think what else I can talk about. Like I said, I read a bunch of really terrible books this week, but I don't want to share those with you guys. Yeah, I'm really excited about this. So what might happen in this new one, though. All right, that looks cool. Let's see, what else needs to be colored? Let's do maybe her dress. All right, everything else is really dark, but I think I want her dress to be very light. But I don't want to do like, I don't think I want to do, kind of wanting her wings to be really dark too. But if she's got green skin, I don't want to do like green on her either, and plus the green in the background. That's a lot of green. I already have a lot of green. I don't need quite that much. But I do like her green skin and her hair. And I just need to find something equally moody for her outfit. I like this dark lavender color. That one's nice. Let me grab that. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that one. I did accidentally go over her wing here, so I'm just gonna go back right over top of it with the purple. There are like little spots all over her wings that I'll probably go back in with either a pencil or a paint pen and add those back in. Yeah, because this isn't going to have a whole lot more color, so like her outfit, because there's like, you know, the moss is going to be probably green, and then the plants will be like green and brown, and I could color them any color I wanted, but I like my I sometimes like my my pages to be equal parts fantasy and, well, not really realistic, but as realistic as I can do it. All right, so her wing ends there. What do we think is in the background there? Do we think that's just sky? Do we think that's water? I'm gonna say that it's part tree. So we're gonna do tree there. Where's my gray green? Nope. Yep. And then we'll do part water too. Which was which one? Yeah, it was this one. Okay. All right, so let me get this other wing set done, and then we'll probably call it for today. I like this a lot. I wanted to do some more pages for Valentine's Day too, but I'm just like, I keep looking at all these whips and I'm like, I can't finish all of it. So I need to start picking and choosing which ones I want to do. I might put a poll out later today and just be like, help me pick my whip to work on. Like, I need help. I can't pick. All right. Yeah, so I think that's going to be cool. I'm going to try to finish off the sky here while I edit the video, and yeah, maybe I'll be able to get a good picture of that up for you guys at the end of the video. So, all right, that is it for me today. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for hanging out and watching me color this brand new whip. Yeah, until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.